Oh, yeah. I said, oh, yeah. Y'all see me okay? Is it too dark in here? What's up? This is your boy Marwan coming right back at you. Yeah, yo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, my goodness gracious, come on in. This is your boy Marwan. Hello. What's up, Bree? Sunfruit. I'm pretty sure some of you, at least, maybe one of you, some of you have been following this Tory Lane's Megan Thee Smalls or Megan Thee Stallion case. What's up, y'all? And I just gotta say, whoa, oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why does this story have to be a victory for black women or a win for black women when there are two different black women in this case? There are two women now on different sides of this case, y'all. What black woman do we protect? What black woman do we protect? First and foremost, I'll let y'all know, man, I'm not a fan of these hashtag movements, okay? I'm not a fan of just throwing a hashtag out there and thinking that it's something serious, some serious movement or real interest or anything. Black Lives Matter? Come on, give me a break. Oh, come on. We knew it mattered, but we didn't know that you would create a whole organization called Black Lives Matter and then misappropriate the funds. And yes, it just so happens to be black women that were running Black Lives Matter that were allegedly corrupt in their dealings, not protecting the funds. I don't know. Protect black women. I don't know. Y'all listen. There's something going on in this particular case, and many people are wondering which black woman to believe, which black woman to protect. I think it happens to be their relationship is on trial, y'all. The relationship between two black women is on trial right now. That's what I see in part. I see the relationship between two black women being at the forefront of this whole thing. That relationship is on trial. What else tried that relationship between two black women? Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey. What else was going on? Well, they met, I think around 2018, they met Tory Lanez the same time. She was encouraging her to get with Tory Lanez. She got with Tory Lanez. Kelsey did. And then COVID hit her. She went back to Florida, to Texas, and they got busy. He got busy with Megan. But Megan wasn't protecting her black woman friend. That's the root of this, I think. Megan was not protecting her black woman friend. Now, it just so happens that this guy, Tory Lanez, and many other guys out there, I bet, find themselves in the middle. Some of these guys out here find themselves in the middle of a so-called bestie relationship where two black women are protecting black women. Oh my goodness. So one black woman, Kelsey, says she felt betrayed again and again and again by this Megan, another black woman, her friend, because she kept sleeping with Kelsey's boyfriend. She kept sleeping with Kelsey's men. Every single one of them. Boom, boom, boom. Is that protecting a black woman, my black women? No. So what happened in this case? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. This case is very confusing. It might come out that Megan actually got physical with this young lady. It already came out that there was something physical that happened between this woman, Kelsey, her friend, right, and Megan the Stallion. And word on the street is Megan mollywopped her behind. Word on the street is Megan is the reason why she had the bruises on her leg, hair pulled out. Is that protecting another black woman? Is that protecting another black woman when you're sleeping with your black woman girlfriend's man? And what did Kelsey do? She protected a black woman in a sense. She sort of forgave Megan the first time Megan did it. She said, all right, I guess it is Megan. We're friends. I am her assistant also. Backstabbed me once, shame on me. I mean, shame on you. So she stuck around, even though Megan already backstabbed her with that first boyfriend that Megan sneaky link style got busy with. And then it kept happening, y'all. So something happened here where she said, no, I'm not going to go back and be a friend of this kind of black woman, Megan the Stallion. And she wasn't communicating with Megan for a long time. So what happened in this incident? This woman is flipping scripts like you've never seen scripts flip. Unbelievable. Because there's the audio that came out. If y'all heard the audio, oh my goodness. But she is this week saying everything, most of what she said in that audio was not true. So who do you believe? Which black woman's testimony do you protect? Megan said she wasn't really bothered by Kelsey sleeping with Tory. Megan said she wasn't really bothered by Tory and Kylie Jenner. Maybe that was a lie. Megan has a thing with lying, just like she lied in front of your auntie, Gayle King. Your auntie, Gayle King. She lied, y'all. What is she lying about now? I don't know, but one thing that doesn't lie, DNA don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, DNA don't lie. And so far, the DNA that was tested against Tory Lanez DNA on the gun, there was no Tory Lanez DNA on the gun. That's the shift. So which black woman do we protect? The one who had the gun or the one who shot the gun? What's it gonna be? Who's lying? Who's telling the truth? One thing that's true is that his DNA was not on the gun. And it's unbelievable. Which black woman do you protect, ladies and gentlemen? Protect black women. You have a lot of black women saying that Megan Thee Stallion is a bold-faced liar. That's what I'm saying. Whoever had the malicious intent and was trying to shoot somebody, they don't get any protection of the law. Unbelievable. But the fact that this first sort of came out as a story about a black man versus a black woman thing, we gotta hopefully press rewind on that, even though some testimony came out saying that Tory did it. We now might have to revisit. Now you don't know who's telling the truth. Which black woman do you believe? Which narrative do you protect? From which black woman? This is no longer a black man versus a black woman story, ladies and gentlemen. This is a case. This is a trial on what is the nature of black woman friendship sometimes. Is there jealousy? Is there some sneaky link activity behind each other's back? Is it a taking of your man that's going on in some cases? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. All of them probably partying hard, getting drunk. Ego's going crazy. He's trying to get with a young white lady, Kylie Jenner. He wants a Kardashian. But Megan the Stallion is like, I'm gonna go get my slipper, but she doesn't care about a slipper. She doesn't want Tory to slip her, Kylie, so she went back. Cock blocking. It's classic. Megan the cock blocking stallion. But his DNA is not on the gun. It's crazy. That's the talk about reasonable doubt. He needs to want a hair transplant or hair. Yeah. Some people are saying he might even be able to sue her for talking all this protect black women, domestic violence, calling basically him an abuser of women, a shooter at women, when he may not have even touched that gun. I said he may not have even touched that gun. But more importantly, there was drama between the two sisters, the black women, and it may come out that Megan the Stallion beat the hell out of it. Cause what other reason did the friend just stop talking? Counter sue for defamation of character. She's calling him basically his reputation was ruined. You even had Kelsey, her reputation was ruined in all this. Megan the Stallion put out a track basically dissing Kelsey. Megan was like talking about Kelsey's getting paid and all this other stuff. Lying, I believe, or there's no proof of that anyway. So Kelsey's reputation got screwed up. Main man, Tory Lanez, who I don't really know. I don't really listen to that dude's music or nothing. I know he's 5'3", 115, soaking wet. But it's a story of a sexually aggressive WAP backstabbing type of friend versus the loyal bestie who will lay down her life and she would never take your man. The golden rule is broken so many times in relationships, y'all. That's when you know you got to step. Whenever you got a friendship, relationship, whatever, and you notice that the golden rule is not even being practiced, that's the code for real. The golden rule is what? Treat them like they want to be treated. No, it's treat somebody basically like, would I do that to her? Would I do that to him? Nah, so I'm not, you know what I mean? That's supposed to be the golden rule of the social interaction, but it ain't like that. It's crazy, y'all. So which woman do we protect? You got Megan out here. She's known as the poster woman for protect black women. And she's being seen as a liar. Of course, she's not lying that people need protection or whatever. She's lying on her own story, possibly. Ask Gail Kane. Tory Ben trash. August ain't macho. Most of our people don't know how to handle attention. It's the worst drug they ever tried in their life. Ho ho! Exactly, man, because you don't really need that much to get attention. It's so crazy, especially if you just pulling out a titty or you just taking off your drawers. Could be funky as hell. You just take off your drawers and you go on IG or something like that. Boo! Boom! But what do you do with that attention? Do you try to take away other people's attention? Do you try to make people feel bad because their attention is not quite the level of attention you getting? It gets crazy, y'all. Everybody's judged based on what? Attention or something. I don't know, but which black women do we protect? The ones who maybe are all out here, protect black women, or the sisters who are like, woman, you need to learn to protect yourself. Go to self-defense class. Woman, you better get your hand on a gun if you live in the right to carry state. You don't want to walk around the world just saying to yourself, I'm unprotected, I'm unprotected. I'm unprotected. I am a black woman out here. I am unprotected. It's difficult because people internalize too much. People like transmute, they internalize and emotionally attach too much based on group identity. What happened with Brittany Griner? Brittany Griner is released in a trade swap. And what happens? Some people say it's a victory for all black women. And that's the craziest thing I've ever heard. So with this case, maybe the feeling is when Megan got shot, all black women got shot. When Megan's going through this whole thing, everybody's taking Megan's side of the story, internalizing and attaching. When Megan ends up flipping the story because she said, I didn't say nothing because I thought that whole Rodney King thing was going to happen to us. I thought we was going to get George Floyd up out of here. So I didn't say he did it up front. She was lying up front for whatever reason. It still comes off as, uh-oh, not quite the truth. Man. And this dude, Tory, didn't even have a fair one with August Alsina. He didn't even set up the fair one with August. He just blam, hit August, and he ran, and then Tory Lane security then bum rushed August Alsina. But which black woman do we protect, y'all? We got to protect black women from black women, as we see in the Shanquella case, Shanquella Robinson. In that story, people bringing up all the time, they're saying that the brother is the reason why that all went down. They're saying the brother is the reason why the whole Shanquella thing went down, because he didn't protect black women from killing each other. So it's not just, so many people are saying, if Tory, I don't care if Kelsey was the one that did the shooting. Some people are saying, I don't care if Megan's friend shot her. Tory still should have protected Megan, even from her own friend shooting. Corey still should have took the whole bullet from his toes. The fact that you got two women and guns go off and it's not Tory's toes that got fucked up, that tells you right there, it's misogyny, it's black man hating on a black woman. Black man can't protect black women. And you get confused because the dude, Kevin Samuels, kept telling ladies, look, you know, the benefit of a man is for protection. And all of these ladies was like, protection? What you talking about protection? I can use a gun. What you talking about protection? I could buy a security guard, right? So you get these weird bipolar energy. If you pay too much attention to the group dynamics that people are, the group narratives that people are pushing out here. Ladies, do you feel like you're not protected in this chat? Is it something that black women should feel no matter what? You should feel unprotected? Is it because what? Is it because of some statistics out here? So you have to walk around thinking, I'm unprotected, so that anything that happens to you, it's because you're unprotected? Come on, y'all. We got to think about being what? Blessed and highly favored, right? We got to focus if we can, right? Tunnel vision. Try to get our minds real focused on being blessed and highly favored for real. Instead of repeating in your head, I'm so vulnerable out here. I'm so unprotected. Where my niggas at? Black men are XYZ. Black men are XYZ. Nah, focus on trying to be blessed and highly favored in all you do. Why are you walking around on your chest wearing that hat? I am unprotected. Like, rob me, nigga. You know, you don't want to announce none of that. It's basically telling people to rob you. Rob you of your money, rob you of your mind, and rob you just walking around. I'm unprotected, oh, I'm black and I'm a woman. I hate being black and a woman because I opened my eyes and everybody's saying I'm unprotected, so I feel unprotected. No, nothing happened to me. But all this stuff is happening out here to black women, and I'm a black woman, so it's happening to me. Megan got shot, I got shot. Megan gonna lose this case? Black women gonna lose this case. That's the part. When Kevin Samuels was out here, people were pushing back because Kevin Samuels kept saying, hey, we have a value in some ways, especially as a man, as a man, we have a value for protection purposes. And a lot of women were rejecting that shit. And here we are here in this case. Now women are saying black women are never protected. We stand up, we show up for everybody. But y'all ain't, you gotta show up for Tory Lanez right now, right? We show up for everybody, but when it's time for everybody to show up for us, it just doesn't happen. You gotta cut that bullshit out. Stop thinking, stop attaching yourself to some fake shit. Just like with this case, everybody thought it was man versus woman, toxic masculinity, black man, hate black woman. But it's turning out to be black woman don't know how to be a real friend. Black woman don't know how to keep her hands to herself. Black woman don't know how to keep her drawers to herself. Black woman don't know how to let a man, she's out here cock blocking. So there's certain different things that different type of women do. Be careful when you try to collect and gather all these different instances and make it your own, because you didn't get shot when Megan got shot. So Megan's got to deal with that. And whether or not she's a thought, she's got to deal with that. Yeah. Peace, y'all. Peace. That's the way, that's the beginning. Protection. This is a very strange word. There are certain aspects of feminism, that says, hey, this is not, the Flintstones days where women are dragging their knuckles on the ground and man got to protect. There's some women that reject the whole protection thing. And so you got to figure out what's going to happen. Whether or not black men aren't protected. You don't have to keep repeating that to yourself is the point here. No, continue to repeat. Like I said, more positive things. You blessed and highly favored. You ready to rock and roll. Stop wearing so proudly the victim thing, because sometimes you will overexert yourself and you will be wrong. And when you're wrong, when you're trying to make something a gender thing and you're wrong, damn, that's a harvesting of your energy and you wasted it away and all that bullshit. Now we're dealing with a trial. The relationship of these two women is on trial, y'all. That's the only way to look at it. Because all Kelsey had to do was say yes. Everything I said in that audio in September is the same thing I'm going to say today. And I want to repeat that. I plead the fifth, but instead of pleading the fifth, all I'm going to really say is everything that I said in that September audio with the prosecutor is true today. That's all Kelsey had to say, and this would be a home run for Megan. Also, Megan's former bodyguard, dude named Justin, he was supposed to testify on Friday. Justin was supposed to testify on Friday. Justin is the one who went to go pick up some stuff from Tory. And he said that Tory confessed. That dude went missing. He is now a missing person. He was supposed to testify yesterday. His name is Justin. On the prosecution witness side, he was supposed to testify yesterday. They can't find him. He is the former bodyguard of Megan Thee Stallion, the dude who was holding the gun in the swimming pool. The former bodyguard of Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to testify yesterday, but he vanished out of nowhere. He disappeared. He is an official missing person now. They're doing an investigation trying to figure out why this dude did not show up to basically support Megan. Everybody who is supposedly supporting Megan is falling to the wayside. I said everybody on the prosecution side that's supposed to support Megan's story that it was all Tory, seems like they changing their script and they flipping it. Or they just not even showing up. They disappearing on y'all niggas. His name is Justin, y'all. He was a former bodyguard of Megan Thee Stallion. He was at the party that they were at the party. His hands, his fingerprints may be on the gun. I don't know. But he was holding the gun in the pool. He is also the one that's claimed to have gone to go pick up some Megan stuff from Tory. He is the one that claimed that Tory confessed to shooting Megan. And now, this former bodyguard of Megan that was supposed to testify yesterday just vanished. He ain't show up yesterday. Nobody knows where he at. He is an official missing person right now. And he was supposed to testify on behalf of Megan Thee Stallion yesterday. Wow. Who else was supposed to testify on behalf of Megan? Kelsey herself. The friend of Megan. The friend of Megan that was at the prosecutor's office in September singing a certain song. She didn't think she was going to be brought back after that. But she's got gunpowder. She's got gunpowder residue, gunshot residue on her. Tory's DNA is not found on the gun. There was women DNA. You know how you can at least tell if there was a woman or a man? There was a woman's DNA on that gun found. Kelsey herself, DNA was never tested to see if it was on the gun. Kelsey's DNA was never tested to see if her hand was holding onto that gun. Tory's DNA was tested, boy, and they say, the expert says in order for him to shoot 5 times, yeah, his DNA would have to be on that gun. So they're clearing Tory of the DNA on the gun. It's almost like no DNA on the gun. You got to send him home, son. No, if the glove don't fit, you got to acquit. No DNA on the gun. You got to send him home, son. And it's looking more and more like this dude is not guilty. You may not say he's innocent, but he's not guilty right now. It's looking that way because damn, wow. This is a case, a trial on y'all friendships, ladies. There's a lot of doubt in this case, right? The state has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Tory did this thing. He's really supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But how is the state going to prove him guilty if their star witness, Kelsey, flipped her whole script from what she told them in September? And another witness, Justin, the former bodyguard of Megan, just vanished out of thin air. Nobody knows where he is, and he was supposed to testify on Megan's behalf. Everything seems to be crumbling for Megan's side, and you wonder if she ever had a case in the first place. Yeah, reasonable doubt. He's safe, right? Because he's supposedly innocent. She's got to put him in that guilty box. And it helps if you have witnesses, okay? It helps if you have witnesses. And she had witnesses in that car. Her best friend, a loyal friend, just so happened to be a friend that she sneaky linked with all of her men. Fucking him right behind her best friend. Fucking her friend's friend. Fucking her friend's man. It's disgusting, Megan. It's disgusting, Megan. She's now got the industry thought tag on her. And it's so deep that she's willing to, lose a friend in her thirst for cock or certain type of cock or famous cock or just that friend's cock that her friend just got on. This is weirdo stuff, but it's definitely, y'all, a trial exposing the nature of this friendship because it is not a man beat up woman story, y'all. It is not a man hate black women story. It is not a misogyny story, misogynoir. domestic abuse. It is none of, it's not that, y'all. It's something else. But that dude's gun, his DNA not even found on the gun, bro. Hey, you want to know what's crazy, Bree? You want to know what's crazy, Bree? I don't know if y'all been watching, right? But I remember one question that the defense attorney asked Tory. I mean, no, Kelsey. The defense attorney asked Kelsey, "Did you shoot? Did you shoot?" They also asked Kelsey, "Did Megan shoot herself?" And then Kelsey said, "I don't know." They asked Kelsey, "Did Megan shoot herself?" And Kelsey said, "I don't know." So I don't know who else's fingers DNA was on that gun. Tory was the only one whose DNA was really checked. The experts said that there was a woman's DNA on that gun. There were four people's DNA on that gun. Four people's DNA on that gun. But none of it was Tory. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So who done it? Who did it? It doesn't seem like it was Tory. And it doesn't seem like Megan has too many eyewitnesses or close people that were there on her side right now. It's so bad that a dude had to run away. You can say this dude either ran away or maybe one of Tory's goons got him and killed him so he wouldn't testify. But we know Tory didn't need to do none of that. It's not one of these cases where Tory is losing right now. So Tory doesn't have to resort to no sort of vigilante justice by killing a witness for Megan's side. It's not that deep right now. So is he running away from protecting his own ex-bodyguard? He used to be willing to give his life as a bodyguard to protect Megan Thee Stallion. He won't even give his name, his face, his word on the stand. He was set up to be on the stand yesterday, y'all. But this former bodyguard of Megan vanished, nowhere to be found, and his presence, his location is being investigated right now. Because he was supposed to testify on behalf of Megan, this guy who claims that he went over to pick up some stuff at Tory's crib. He claims Tory told him that he shot Megan. But why can't he come to court and say it, y'all? Why is this man straight up disappearing, going all up? He's taking that length all the way to disappear on y'all. You got to go find him. Because he ain't going to lie on that stand. And he ain't going to tell the truth on that stand. You got to come get him. But again, that's another hole in the case for Megan. She's got people changing their story. It's almost like, either she's not really that great a person or she's lying. Who knows, y'all? Remember, the first lie that Megan told, I believe, was that she stepped in glass. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to count the lies, there are some people that are doing that. Counting the lies of Megan, or at least the comments or facts that Megan said hasn't been contradicted by anyone else. The first lie that Megan told was that she sort of stepped on glass, man. And of course she said, she was worried about George Floyd predicaments with the cops. So she ain't even want to say that Tory did it, she claims. So that's what we're talking about. Lies off the beginning, lying to Gayle King, probably lying about more things like she didn't really care about Kylie and Tory in that swimming pool. Lying knowing good and well she was trying to cock block, even though the night before she apparently was fucking on the baby. And that's what the baby made his song about, that he was banging Megan Thee Stallion the night before the party in question, where Megan was trying to cock block Tory Lanez from getting his man with Kylie Jenner. someone who, I don't know, maybe there's a jealousy or some energy between Kylie and Megan Thee Stallion that we don't know about. But Megan Thee Stallion seems very territorial, 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 territorial. But it is what it is, y'all. We're just checking out the story, wondering how y'all felt about it, but also dropping the updates that a key witness, if you ask me, a dude who claimed that Tory told him he shot her, he's gonna disappear like that. That's disrespectful to Megan. Like, you telling me he didn't even call you, Megan, to tell you he was out, he was gone? What kind of friend is that, Megan? But again, Megan, what kind of friend have you been? Maybe the testimony of Kelsey made that ex-bodyguard flip out, right? Maybe the testimony of Kelsey made this disappearing bodyguard flip out. He was like, oh, mind blown. Now I gotta tell the truth. And he wasn't trying to do that. Where is he? Did he commit suicide? What did he do? Somebody's got to protect that black man, wherever he may be and wherever he may be running. Protect black men, right? That's how it always. That's how it's got to be. Protect black men and protect black women. Let's not get too caught up in singling people out, making people more of a victim than not a victim. Protect black queer women. Protect black gay and motherfucker men. It's just, we don't have to single out any subsection of black. And if it does happen, it's happening for their purposes, right? The system wants more confusion for you guys, right? The powers that be want much more confusion for you guys about your sexuality, your gender situation, more confusion for you, right? Is that really my friend here in Hollywood? Let me test her, see if I can have sex with her man and see if she'll still be loyal. It's like weird games being played. But more than anything, the relationship between Megan and Kelsey is on trial. Megan's character as a friend, as a boss, right? Because Kelsey was her assistant. It's just all over the place. It's all over the place. And that's unfortunate, because when you bring a case like this, when you want to be the one out here saying so-and-so shot me, you want to be the most truth-telling motherfucker. You want to be the most believable person out here. And you want to be telling the truth. Because, people ain't going to be willing to lie for you all the way through to the end. And that's what's going on. People aren't willing to lie for whatever reason and support Megan. They're not really trying to support her right now. This might be some sort of spiritual karma for Megan Thee Stallion right now. And it is what it is, y'all. Just keep an eye open. I just wanted to make sure we know this is not a man versus woman case. This is not that. It was a man that exposed what was going on, right? It was Tory himself. It wasn't Megan. Megan didn't have the integrity or whatnot. But it was Tory who came out and said, you know what? We're going to have to talk about the fact that, you're not that much of a good friend to her if you fucking me. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the guy, so that's what happened. It's the black man that's all about the truth. Tory Lanez was all about the truth from the get-go. And maybe these other folks are not. We'll see, y'all. But again, things are pointing towards the favor of Tory right now. Femifiticide, ooh. Yeah, see, and it is what it is, y'all. But keep on checking it out. It's unfortunate. People like to have these gender war conversations. You black man. Fuck you, black man. If it wasn't for you, black man, black man. But no, we're talking about black women friends. And we'll see if the same energy is kept on that one. We'll see if the same energy is kept, the same attention is being kept on how y'all be treating each other, man. That's foul. And sometimes we as men, we got to get in between y'all cheeks. We got to clap the cheeks of y'all friends and y'all just so you would know what type of friend you have. Imagine the sacrifice, y'all. Imagine the sacrifice. Imagine the sacrifice. What it's really like being a kind of guy, you know, sleeps with one young lady and sleeps with her friend. You know, selflessly, but only trying to show how bad a friendship that is. That's a kind of, reverse kind of psychology, but you're thankful that at the end of the day, you found out what type of friends you have. And that's way more important than whatever kind of guy you might be choosing to sleep with out here, ladies. Knowing you have a good friend, ladies and gentlemen, in your sisters, knowing you got a good friend in your brothers, my brothers, is way more crucial than whether or not somebody right now that you happen to be dealing with is honest with your way. It's so much crucial to have a real solid friend, y'all. But this is not what happened with Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey. It's not what happened. Beautiful women. They're now at odds that friendship is no longer the loyal friend. Kelsey said she has had it up here with all of the backstabbing that really pissed her off, especially that night after all the drinking. They were asking Kelsey, "Did you fight? Did you fight with Megan?" They were asking Kelsey, "Did you fight Megan?" And what did Kelsey say? Anybody remember? Kelsey said, "There was alcohol." They're like, yeah, we know there was alcohol, Kelsey, but what we're asking you, you know what I mean, is did you fight with Megan Thee Stallion? And then she said, there was alcohol. So, ladies, figure it out. Don't be so quick to turn it into a man-hate, woman-bashing, because it's like crying wolf a little bit. And the more you cry wolf, the less people are going to want to hear that cry anymore. And on that note, y'all, this is your boy Marwan, right here at Mind Over Matter TV. Coming back at you one more again, just to break it down real quick. Thank y'all for stopping through right here. And I'll talk to y'all soon, all right? Oh, yeah, keep watching that trial. Maybe you'll see Kylie Jenner come on the stand. Maybe you'll see Tory himself get on the stand. But if Tory is so violent, if Tory is so toxic masculinity, we're going to be waiting for more evidence, more character testimony, more witness testimony that says Tory is violent and dangerous. We got to keep looking. I haven't heard it yet. I haven't heard none of that yet. Damn near don't even have his DNA on the gun. We haven't even heard none of that. Nothing yet. So this dude Tory is scot-free right now. It's sort of looking free. You know, it's looking like some innocent project going on here for Mr. Tory. But we'll see how it goes and what other evidence witnesses come out next week. But keep your eye also on that ex-bodyguard. He's gone, y'all. He vanished. He said, I am not testifying. In fact, he said, I am not going to be found. I'm out. We'll see where he went. We'll see what this does to the case. Peace out, y'all. One love. You're lucky just to have just one.